Need to sell a house fast in Houston? Well, you've got some options. Now, these are not things that are necessarily going to get you the most money, but if you are in a situation where you just need to sell really quick, there are several different ways you can do it. Look, sometimes in life, you just need to be able to move fast. And so these are not tips and tricks that are going to net you the most. In fact, we have another video titled 7 Things to Do to Help Your Home Sell Fast that is really geared toward getting your home in peak condition so you can net the most money. But today we're going to talk about things that maybe you had a major life event happen. You got a new job and you've got to get out the door quick. These are things you can do when you just need to get your home sold. And there's more than one route you can take. Now, the number one thing you need to look for when you need to sell your home quick is you need a cash buyer. Most buyers get a loan, get a mortgage when they buy a property, and that can take anywhere from 3 weeks to 30 days to go through the entire loan process. In fact, that's what really slows down buying a home. But if you can find a cash buyer, they can close basically as quick as the title company can get the paperwork done. I've had cash deals close in as little as 10 days before. So you want to find a cash buyer, and it's actually not as hard as you think. In fact, last year, 41% of all home sales were bought with cash. My second tip is you want to tap into the investor market. Investors typically have cash at hand and they are looking to buy and sell homes year round. Another benefit to working with investors is they buy and sell homes a lot. So they've seen it all. They're not going to be scared off by little cosmetic fixes or even some major repairs that need to be done. They typically have a list of guys that work in all their homes. And if your house needs repairs or needs work, that's not something that scares them off. Now, how do you get an investor? Well, realtors typically have a list of investors that they work with. I have a handful that I have worked with dozens of times over the years that are always looking for a property to buy. But just remember this, investors are in this to make money. So they are going to offer you a price that means once they put in their repairs or whatever work they need to, they are going to be able to turn around and rent that house or sell it at a profit. So keep that in mind. You're not going to get top dollar, but they will make it quick and easy for you. Now, number two is what we call iBuyers. There are a lot of companies out there that will pay you cash for your house. Again, they're looking to make money, so they're not going to offer you above market value, but they will pay cash and can close quickly. Now, with some of these, it's as simple as going online and just submitting a few photos of your home, and they will actually generate you an offer right then and there. But keep this in mind. Usually they are going to come in, have an inspection done, and then they are going to negotiate that price down in repairs. So that initial price you get, don't get too excited because it's very likely to change. Also, these programs, the majority of them also work with realtors. I've had some of my personal clients who have used one of these. So if you want the representation, this is still a really big, you're selling your largest asset. You want to make sure that you have somebody who's looking out for just you. They will work with your realtor and they can assist throughout the process. So that way, everything that's going on, you can make sure you've got somebody else who has eyes on it and nothing is working out that's going to be to your detriment. Lots of programs out there. Get with your realtor to get a list of those. And like I said, if you're just curious to see what they'll offer you, we can get online, submit some photos, we can get you a bid. Now, here's a little bonus tip for you. One particular strategy that you can use is to get your house on the market and underprice it. People are always looking for a deal, and deals are so rare in the housing market that if something comes up on the market that is clearly priced below what other homes in that neighborhood are selling for, it creates a feeding frenzy. I know because sometimes when those homes hit the market, our phones start blowing up with buyers. Everybody wants to jump on it because it's hard to find a home that is underpriced. Now, how does that benefit you? Well, we already talked about you're not going to make the most money if you're using these strategies, but it can get a lot of people interested in your house quickly. Then when you get multiple offers, they start to try to outbid each other, and you can actually end up with some pretty strong negotiating terms when you're sitting in the driver's seat. So that's one other strategy to think about if you just need to get your home sold fast. Look, when we meet sellers, sometimes what we do is we run them a side by side and say, here's what you can get if you go on the market. We get your home fixed up and ready to show in really good condition. And here's what you can get with an investor or a quick cash offer. Sometimes the difference is nominal enough that our clients choose to go that route. They don't want to mess with showings and having to make repairs. They just want something that's quick and done and they can move on. So it's worth looking side by side to see which one might be the best fit for you. Again, your realtor can help you with that. And if you're in the Katy or Houston area, we are happy to do that for your particular home. So feel free to reach out anytime. Again, if you want to get a house sold fast, we are here to help.